Welcome LEGO fans, I am the Austrian LEGO fan from Carinthia in Austria, and today we want to take a look at this LEGO Technic set, one of the rarest sets ever I think, because it is cancelled by LEGO and will not be released on the market. Some sets has found their way to some dealers, private persons, and they sell it on platforms like eBay to really high prices. So it's very expensive, but I must have one to show you in a video, and for me as collector it is a must-have. But it was very expensive, and some people would cry when I now open the box with you. But I think LEGO is to build and not to put a sealed package in the shelf and wait years and years and then sell it for a higher price. Many people do this, but this is not my thing. I will build it. We have 4 numbered building steps, and there are for every building step several bags of pieces. We have the instructions with a sticky sheet, and I think you know why LEGO has officially cancelled the set, because Boeing is a producer of war machines, and this is not comparable. As LEGO don't want to build war machines that are still in action. Okay, they marked it as rescue plane. That's okay, but I have no problem with this, and I will build it now. This is one new piece inside. I think we will see in other Technic sets in the future too. This is the new hub, and for this hub there is no smartphone needed to control. You can connect 2 motors, and with this red things you can steer it. I think that's a great new piece, and I think we will see it not only in the set, I think that will appear in other upcoming sets in the future. And 1 motor, and now I think let's start building. Have fun! at this point of the instructions, we are now on page 163. We will make some changes to the original build. You see here how this is built in the original Lego instructions, with 3 8-tooth gears. We will change it. You will see it now in the video. All what you need is 2 of these half-5 beams with axle holes on both sides. We put theirs there on, and you need 3 extra of these gears and 3 long axles. That was it. We put this and this. And now we have, instead of 3 gears, 6 gears, and that would be more stable. And now it goes in normal speed further.